Good morning and welcome to another V Rising video. This is how to farm materials to make potions so you can keep your health really high at the beginning of the game and also give yourself a lot of buffs like physical power and spell power, and also kind of get your garden going, right? Because the more seeds you have, the more plants you can have at your base, and then as you harvest those, they will drop seeds, and so just you're exponentially increasing the size of your garden. And so on the map right here in the tier 1 zone, Farbane Woods, you have Gleaming Meadows, where the boss Polara lives. And so there's just a lot of flowers here, and I can't believe how many hours I have in the game. I never realized how easy it was to farm here. You're just going to get hundreds of blood roses, fire blossoms, and snowflowers, so you can be crafting blood rose brews consistently, right? They're even better than the vermin salve. So Polara the Feywalker lives here, but she walks in a very wide area around the zone, and you can easily avoid her. Also, she's a pretty low tier boss, right? She's only level 34, so she's right at the cusp of tier 1 to tier 2, but she's not too hard as long as you're on a horse. Obviously, horse lording her is going to be a lot simpler, but we're not actually here to fight her. We just want to farm materials. And so this is going to be good to do in, either PvE or PvP, and especially in your hardcore environment where you're always going to want to keep your health pool above 85%. There's also trippy mushrooms, which are these gross looking things on the ground, which you obviously don't want to pick up because they're essentially totally useless. If you haven't seen my other video where I try to farm on them, I'll go ahead and just eat one now just to show you. They don't last too long, but they honestly give me quite the headache. So personally, I wouldn't recommend using them. It does look interesting, and maybe if you're going to be doing something simple, you can use them. It is kind of cool. I think it would be really fun if you could put them in a potion and throw them, and then it would hit your enemy and give them this debuff. So there you have it. That is basically the entirety of the zone, but you're just going to get obviously hundreds of blood roses. We already used a lot. You got multiple stacks here.
You will find it with me.
So as you can see, all in all, you're going to get a couple hundred blood roses. And a lot of that stuff respawns fairly often. So you can just kind of pop back in here every once in a while, especially if you live, on this side of the map. There's also a waygate that's not too far that you could easily use because you can waygate with a horse. So you would just waygate with the horse and then run up here and collect a bunch. And this is just going to be a short video. I just thought it was interesting, and heading into Saturday's tournament, I wanted to really kind of move around the map and look for new areas where I hadn't discovered and see what kind of secrets they hold. And so I think by having the blood rose potions on our hotbar, and we're always using those in combat because it lasts all the way until you get hit, right? So I'm gonna just show an example here. So we get hit, once or twice. You're in combat, you're throwing things, you're keeping each other at bay, you're peeling backward, and then you're popping a potion when you get a safe moment. And that's going to heal you, 10 per tick. So we already got our full maximum health back. And that's it. So I will see you guys next time on another V Rising how-to video. This is just gathering a really nice amount of materials for potions at Gleaming Meadows.